Good evening and welcome back to the ZFS YouTube channel. We're here tonight for round 2 of the Arrive and Drive Season 2. Tonight we're going to be covering Lobby 2 for that one. And we'll get you some results from last week to see who's where. Tonight I'm joined again, as usual, by Kev. Hello, mate.
Hello, Chick. How you doing, mate? You okay?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you, mate. Do you want to run through the settings?
Yeah, of course I will. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not going to show the whole 10 minutes of the wheel again.
No. So the whole principle of Arrive and Drive is that we have a generator, like a spinny wheel thing that generates the settings for each race, and it's done an hour before, and so nobody can get a huge amount of practice in, and so these guys are given the settings about an hour before the race, and then they have to go on track and come up with a strat and work out the dynamics of the car and everything else. So we done the generator process earlier, and these are the car tracking settings I'll run through now. So tonight we're racing in the Honda NSX Type R 92. The track is Kyoto Yamagawa. The weather is SO3, late morning, and the time generator is times 8. Tyre wear, this is a killer, is times 24. Fuel use is times 6. Refuel is times 6. Sports softs, mediums, and hards are available, and sports hards and mediums are mandatory. This is round 2, lobby 2. We covered round 1 last week, and it was a cracking race, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, in the group ones there, weren't
It was, yeah. I love these cars, absolutely love them. They're great to drive, great fun. The NSX Type R 92. It's slidey, a lot of oversteer, but you can kind of pull it back and control it. It's a great car. Okay, so Chick's having a little bit of difficulty at the moment getting his mic sorted out. So yeah, great car to drive, especially on sports tyres. A lot of movement, a lot of understeer. And Yamagawa's a track with, the obviously you've got turn 1, which is a fast left-hander, and then you've got the S's going up the hill, which can really abuse the curbs, take a really direct line. But of course, you are rotating the car, and it's going to be really interesting to see how these cars respond at speed on high-speed corners. And also you've got the downhill, very fast and very intense braking, left-right chicane. And then you've got the penultimate corner, which is the wall of death, not the seaside one, obviously, where it can all go wrong unless you take that fairly accurately. And usually, what I find myself is I'm trying to take it too fast. But these guys have had an hour on here now, and I think with such a short amount of time, sometimes the best thing to do is to maybe be a bit more cautious than adventurous, at least to start with, until you can get a feel for the car. It looks like it's going to be approximately, did you say 21 laps?
Yeah, 21 laps.
Yeah. Are you back online now?
Yeah, I appear to be, yeah.
Oh, good. I was just saying that it's a really fast-flowing track. We recently raced it in Team Throwdown, and these cars move around a lot, and you've got high-speed corners. The first turn 1, turn 2, 3, 4, 5, all high-speed corners, aren't they? And these cars are quite forgiving with understeer, I think.
It's a really one of my favourite tracks as it goes.
Yeah, I love it, mate.
Such a fast-flowing, certainly in this car, technical track. It does not. I know from experience, this car on sports tyres does not like the S's.
Does it not? Oh, right. Okay.
Not in the slightest.
It's funny because you've got the bus stop chicane at the bottom of the hill, and everyone always thinks that that chicane is going to be the jeopardy corner, but it's not. It's the second from last corner, the penultimate corner. The one where it's another chicane actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where you can go wide and hit the wall. And that's where a lot of people seem to come a cropper really. But no, I like this track. We raced GTR in it, I think, in Team Throwdown, and it's a great track. I love it.
That's it. Oh, I forgot to say, they asked if you could give the talk for the race in the party chat. Because we've got
Me?
it's because we've got some new drivers in
All right. There's a party. I'll see if there's party chat open, so and I will.
Yeah.
Give the talk. Sounds like a head teacher, man.
Yeah, sounds silly, but when we get new drivers, we always have a moderator go into the lobby and just give a rundown of what's expected in racing in ZFS.
Yeah, it's just about racing etiquette, protocol for like entering pits, leaving pits, going places back before somebody off, by error, that sort of thing. Just really, we pride ourselves on clean racing, hard clean racing, but there are rules that we've got to follow. Pit entry, pit line penalties now on for all our races as well. So that's something that everyone needs to be reminded of as well. I don't think they've got a chat open.
They should just lobby 2 should just be in the ZFS chat.
I can't see anyone.
Well, we've got where are we on time? So we've got
7
about
minutes
7 minutes until qualifying. Let's have a little look at the livery, shall we?
I'm just going to join the other chat a minute.
Yeah, I'll
2
just
seconds.
pop on this, mate.
Right.
So Welling Wookie. What's Welling Wookie got? Welling Wookie's gone for the Rockmans. Rockmans on the livery for that one. Parentis. That's the Ninja Blade team livery. Big Jock New. The Castrol, new driver to ZFS. I think this is his first race with us tonight. Dally, a classic Marlboro livery. Picks in the Golf livery. Boosted. Went all out, got a number on his car. That's all we can see. So this one should be a really interesting race. You got high fuel usage, extremely high tyre usage. So even though it's 21 laps, probably expecting a minimum of 3 stops if people can do the business. We shall see. At the moment, fastest on the track is Willie Wookie for 150.6. 2 best credits done so far. Be a little bit behind that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pop in about 2 minutes too and give them a chat. Right.
Sorted, yeah?
Yes, mate.
Excellent. So, you might have seen on the intro, new Monday League starting in a couple of days' time. It's ZFS Challenge, Season 8, always very popular. Currently 4 lobbies for this one. Only the second time in ZFS history, so a lot of interest, and we've got so many people that have not signed up yet. So
yeah, it could be at least another 6, 8 who will sign up.
Well,
4 lobbies is great, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we've got over 50 at the minute. I think we're going to get to at least 59. So we'll figure out as it goes.
And the thing is, it's a one make championship, but it's a different car every week. So I think
excellent. Some of the settings that have come out that we've been able to see already have been superb.
I think it's the Honda S2000, something like that.
Yes, the 22 Civic, isn't it?
Yeah, which is a great car to drive. It's one of those cars that the handling outperforms the speed, and they're great cars to drive because you can properly throw them around.
That's it.
Yeah. So if anyone fancies having a go at it, jump onto our Discord or website and get registered. You'll see the settings, and it's a bit of fun. There's 4 lobbies at the moment to choose from. Excellent support from more established drivers, and you'll be very welcomed.
Yeah, we welcome all abilities here at ZFS as well. As you just
Yeah, definitely.
might have picked up on there, we've got 4 lobbies. So that's potentially 16 people in each lobby, and it's all based off of your ZFS website ranking, which is determined when you race with us. I won't go into that, but
No,
everybody's
I mean
put
quite. Sorry, go.
in and around their ranking, and it makes for some excellent competitive lobbies.
And it's pretty accurate. I mean, what happens is when somebody joins, they're in a race, and that's their placement race, and we determine what their pace is compared to other drivers, and we get given an ELO rating, and that puts them in a field of kind of like compatible drivers, and so you're kind of like racing your own standard, whether you're a semi-pro sim racer or whether you've just picked up GT7 2 weeks ago. You should be around sort of people that are your level. But the good thing is that the more you race and the better the people you race with, the more you progress. You pick up racing tips, setting the car up, taking corners properly, racecraft, etiquette. And I think you'll agree, Shid, that we've seen quite a few drivers who were very raw and inexperienced when they joined, and they progress so quickly with racecraft and speed. So quickly.
It's a fantastic place to learn.
Yeah,
With
it is.
the amount of members we've got at the moment, there's a race for everyone at every level, from the
Yeah.
bottom to being right up there with some really quick drivers.
And we have a race academy, and so all new drivers are automatically entered into the academy. You get given an academy principal for the league or championship you've entered, and they will help you navigate your way through our career mode. They'll help you with training. They'll have practice rooms open if you're struggling in particular parts or sectors. They'll give you guidance. They'll help you. And so you kind of like have a teacher or a tutor or a mentor at the moment, which is brilliant. Because sometimes when you join a community, it can be a little bit overwhelming. But with the academy that we run, people are given kind of like almost a one-to-one guidance the moment they join. Right, shall I go and give the chat?
Yeah, you give the chat, and we'll get ready for qualifying.
Right, okay, 2 seconds.
All right, let's jump out of here for a minute. 9 o'clock. Should be getting underway very shortly. Qualifying's very simple, 10 minutes, and basically the tire you set the fastest time on during your qualifying is the tire you have to start the race on. Going into the race, already I think we've told you it's 24 times tire wear, and it's 6 on the fuel. The refuel rate is 6 as well. It's going to be a tricky race. I'm expecting to see, we'll call it drifting for for purposes of the viewing. Yeah, should see some thrills and spills in this one. Great car and track combination, and of course all of it picked. It's a arrive and drive, so everything was picked at 8 o'clock on the old spinny wheel of justice there. So Kev's just gone in to talk to some of the new drivers and just tell them what's expected driving in ZFS in terms of etiquette and whatnot, and then we shall get underway. Alright, sinners. We haven't got no movement at the minute. Let's get back out on track. Let's check out a couple of deliveries. Oh no. Not entering. So is there anybody we didn't get to see? I've got a lively run here from OST. Good, mate. I'm sure you'll see enthusiastic uses of the horn in this race as well. B-Boy and Boosted on the same level of effort there. Slap another. Admish, I think, is a relatively good driver with us.
Right, all good, mate. I'll just give them a minute's notice if we're in your chat. I think we're good to go.
Excellent. Right, so chat on etiquette delivered.
Yep.
So
basically, the chat on etiquette, we just say, a couple of things is that we all want to win, we all want to race hard, but be respectful. Race how you'd want to be raced against. You have to give an exit call in comms when you're leaving the pit, so people can give you a bit of a wide berth. During qualifying, whatever tyre you set your fastest qualifying lap on, you have to start on that tyre for the race. And if you do have an incident with somebody and you take them out and it's your fault, or you even think it's your fault, please give the place back and progress. And if you have an incident where you feel that you've been hard done by, there's a reporting procedure on the ZFS website, which we encourage drivers to use. Rather, we don't like drivers, calling out other drivers in chat or on Discord. That doesn't happen at all. There is an official procedure for any inquiries with regards to penalties.
Yep, separate stewards and everything.
Individual, impartial stewards who will review all footage when it's reported to them, and then award the penalties if so needed.
And I'm sitting here forgetting I'm the bloody host.
You need to get it going, mate.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do. Where are we? Have you got qualifying on the settings here?
Yep, everything's on. All right.
Good, mate. Let's go.
Let's get them underway.
Yep. Looking forward to this. In fact, I wouldn't mind you driving this one, actually. Looks like it's going to be real fun.
I was just saying when you was giving the old chat there that I'm expecting thrills and spills, definitely.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I think, like you said, I think the S is going to catch a lot of people out because usually in Group 3 or 4 you can take them almost full ball, can't you?
So we've got a mix here as well, which is good. Hards and mediums for qualifying. So we'll see the difference in the...
Interestingly, ST hung back. He's gone out last.
He
Just
usually does. He
going,
likes to stay out of the way.
oh, does he? Right, okay.
That's
So
it.
Yorkie's leading us out at the moment. Looks like Big Jock News already got a penalty.
A 3
He's crossed the
second.
pit line.
So
Yeah.
ZFS
Just gave
now.
him the talk as well.
Yeah, we have the pit lane penalties on now, which is
Yeah, I
something
think we
that got
should.
introduced only a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
So
like you said.
Big Jock already falling foul to that in the start of his ZFS journey.
Literally, mate, like 60 seconds ago, I told him about the pit line penalty. Anyhow, so Yorkie's leading south at the moment. Lovely Castrol livery there. Just taking the bus stop.
We'll
Those
keep an eye on
corners.
old Mick tonight.
Oh yeah,
He's aggressive, isn't he?
yeah.
I don't know if this car's going to like it.
I tell you, who has been putting in some fairly good performances lately is Corinthus.
He's quick.
Yeah. I think in the Wednesday league, I think in the first week he had a third, the Group 3 league. So he's, I think he could be one to watch tonight, actually.
He was Admish falling foul. And if we can
Yeah.
see what happened to him.
He's going to the
Bit
right
too
thing.
much
He's waiting
speed.
for everyone to go past. That's good.
The damage is on heavy, so he will have to pit to have that prepared or repaired.
The third, I think.
Prepared and repaired.
So I'm on board with Yorkie at the moment, just starting his first flying lap, taking that turn 1, that fast left-hander, from third, hugging the apex, short shift into fourth on the exit. Nice. Not a turbocharged car, naturally aspirated this one?
Yep.
Yeah. An FR is it, I take it as well?
As far as I'm aware.
Ooh,
Sorry, I was
those
just
cool.
looking at the interior there.
The S's, he was a little bit shaky at the top of the S's there, but he is on hard. So braking just after the 50, taking this fast left-hander, taking it in third, getting rotation.
Really being cautious there.
Yeah, short shift into fourth and still went a little bit wide, but held on to it. Coming downhill to the chicane, usually you brake at the beginning of the curb. He's got a penalty.
He's picked up a penalty there.
Oh, unlucky. That's going to bugger up his next lap as well, isn't it? So
yeah, this is
it might be as well to pit and get some new tyres.
This is most definitely one of those momentum tracks whereas you get a penalty, it takes you 2 laps to get back up to real race speed again.
Well, the penalty's on the start-finish straight, so obviously your lap you're on doesn't count, and your next lap's impaired because you have a stop for half a second there.
Yeah.
Always very cautious over the second chicane. That was
well,
slow.
on the hard tyre you mentioned as well.
He is, yeah. So Yorkie at the moment is on the hards. Welling Wookie, is on the mediums. Just testing out his new horn, it's nice. Big Jock New, obviously served his 3-second penalty. He's on mediums. Yorkie's pitted. Made sense to him. Boosted serotonin, he's on the mediums and he's just gone fastest at the moment. Cruentus, he is on the hards. See how he gets on, he's just finishing his first flying lap. Ooh, he's about 5 seconds down. No, he's not, he's about 7 seconds down. So he must have had a bit of an issue on that lap.
Oh, new fastest lap, Danny boy.
Oh, well done, Danny boy. Well, silence.
52.1. We know Welling Wookie's got 2 seconds in that. What tyres the Wookie on? He's on the medium.
He's on mediums. Yeah.
We know he's capable of a 150.
Yeah.
It was a 150.6 that he got in practice.
And Mick Ripscourt is he's at the moment in 11th. He's on the mediums.
Going to stay with
158.
Welling Wookie at the moment. He's purple.
I'm sat with him. Medium tyres. Rear left seems to be the one that's wearing the worst. Down the first gear. And that sharp left-hander coming up to the second chicane. It's a tricky one, this, isn't it? You like coast into it to this apex on the right now, then you brake and then take the corner. Yeah, he took it well, actually. Oh, perhaps not.
Oh, is he going to hold it?
No.
Oh,
Oh, he didn't get damaged. That was lucky.
oh he's
I
gonna,
thought he took. I was going to say, he looked like he took it well, but
gonna have to
unfortunately,
get out back on the track quickly.
yeah,
Got a
he
bunch of
needs
cars
to.
coming.
He's got time to pit and change tyres.
Oh yeah,
So at the moment,
unlucky.
Danny Boy is still fastest at the moment. By about
cars
nearly. Yeah, I've got Cruentus in front of him and Yorkie in front of him.
Little NSX train occurring.
Ours is so much slower. Danny Boy's just pitted.
And it's an MR.
It is an MR.
Information courtesy of Snob. And hello to the chat as well. We haven't addressed you yet. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, I'll just pop on and see.
You want, mate?
I'll just see who's said anything in chat. Yep, so on chat at the moment we've got someone I think you know quite well, Skylar Johnson. Who said he's been singing your praises. Snod's on there, hello Snod. KW has mentioned some information. And yep, the NSX is an MR. Thank you, mate.
At the minute, where is Danny?
Yeah, so there's a massive gap. I mean, first and second's within a fourth of a second, but then we got 2.5 seconds to third in Welling Woodley. So it seems like a few of the guys on the mediums haven't quite got a lap together at the moment. Yeah, he took it right. Didn't crash out.
So you'll keep having a bit of a nightmare at the minute.
Yeah, he's lasted.
Where is he?
So Admish has gone on the softs. So you could very well get pole on that, but you'd have to start with them, and I'd imagine the soft life is quite short, isn't it?
I think they're looking at 4 on mediums. So I imagine
2?
probably 1 or 2 on the side.
Yeah, I think that might be a mistake. If he starts on the softs, he's got 2 laps at most, and he's got a pit, hasn't he?
But the sports tyres, they're actually smoking at turn 1. That rear right.
Rear right, spinning, is it?
Nice. It's crazy. It's a track.
I'm just with Danny now, actually.
Tyres. He's a tyre eater.
Have you run through deliveries?
Yeah, we've got some good ones. And then we've got some paint with numbers slammed on.
My sort of standard.
Yeah. Who's looking at boosteds. Corinthus tracking him. Don't know.
Has he?
Is Corinthus on a... Yeah, they're both on a hot lap.
Both, yeah, and they're both on hards. Yorkins are much newer there, by the looks of it. Yeah, he pitted after that lap 1 penalty, didn't he? So Corentis could get a really good toe here off Yorkie.
So Yorkie down on his previous best at the moment.
He's 4th though. I mean, at one point he was, dead last. Oh, somebody looked like they nearly crashed. That was Corentis.
Take him out.
No.
No damage to anyone. They will, if they get their foot down, just about squeeze one more lap in.
So Yorkie coming up to crossing the line here.
I don't think they're going to make it. They're not. That's the end of that. There will be no more laps. Yorkie doesn't improve.
Yorkie's gone 4th.
Prentice doesn't improve. Dalai Lama. Hello, mate. We've got Welling Wookie in the wall as well. Can Mick improve? No
Where's
improvement
Mick
from
sat?
Mick.
He's 7th. Yeah, that's good.
Lee Boy doesn't know one improving at the moment.
So Yorkie and Crentice, 4th and 5th, are on hards.
Oh my.
That was good.
I predicted
So
frills and spills. I hope you're not disappointed, chat.
Good qualifying there by Danny Boy. Lost silence. Has pole on mediums. Fastest lap was a 1:52.04. Closely followed by boosted serotonin. I'll just wait for the clock to finish and I'll run through the results in a sec.
Yeah. We'll jump out of it so we can get the race going in a minute. Oh dear. It's a devil of a race. You've seen the car's not the easiest to handle around here on sports tyres. Certainly not mediums and hards. It's could be excellent for all the wrong reasons.
Well, I think if you're getting 4 on mediums, you've got to make the hards work, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely.
But
that would
simple as
say
that.
try and get up to 8 or 9 on the hards, possibly.
Yeah.
But
2 hards and a medium, maybe.
I don't know if the fuel allows that.
How long is the fuel lasting for? Do you know?
I think, don't quote me because I'm not 100% sure. Results are there, mate.
Okay, so results from qualifying, we've got Lost Silence, or Danny Boy as we know him. He is on pole with a 1:52.045 on mediums, I believe. Then we've got Boosted Serotonin, just under half a second behind him. And third, we've got Welling Wookie. Fourth, we've got Yorkie, and fifth, Corentis. I know both Yorkie and Corentis were on hards, so that's a good result for those two. Dalai Lama, he's in sixth. And we've got one of our new racers, Big Jock New. He's in seventh with a 1:54.893. Mick, or Ripscore, he's in eighth. And then we've got Admish, he had that off, didn't he? And then he came back on with softs. He's in ninth. Then we've got Lee Boy, is in 10th with a 1:55.7. And then at the back of the pack, we've got Coheed Cumbria, or ST150 as we know him. Surprising he's last. Perhaps he didn't get a lap put together because usually, he's quick, isn't he? But I've got the results, so I think we're ready to go if you are.
Yeah,
I'll just give a 1 minute notice, yeah?
I've asked them if they're ready in the lobby.
Oh, okay, mate.
Hopefully a couple of hours, and then Lar. And then we shall get this show on the road.
Hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Whether it's a shit show or not, I don't know. Alright, I think that's enough warning.
Go for it.
Good luck, drivers.
Yep, good luck, everyone.
Right. Were generated at 8 p.m, so they had less than an hour to practice. All right, let's get it underway. Arrive and drive round 2, lobby 2. Let's go. Yeah, so we're off. Yeah, we're off nice and clean at the minute. A lot of horns. Bib bib. Oh, he's got Cruentis right on his tail now. Looks like we're getting through the S's unscathed at the moment. Will they survive the downhill? Oh, we've got half a second penalty for our leader already. Beautiful. It's surprisingly clean at the moment. Really, really good start. There's gaps are forming. Oh, Mick getting lively on the back wheel. There's he gone? No, he survived it, but he's lost a lot of place and two positions there. Admission Big Jock taking advantage of Mick getting a bit out of step. So Corintis, he did. Corintis leading this chasing pack at the moment. In front of him, you've got Yorkie chasing Dan Welling Wookie. And Lost License has now served that penalty. He's lost first place, but he is all over the back of Boosted Serotonin. Let's have a little look at what's going on here. Yeah, we just jumped on board with him. The cockpit view is a perfect example. Watching the car in front, how lively they are on the back wheels. He takes it beautifully. He manages to keep on the power all the way through. And as we all know, it leads you to think that'd be the average per lap, but it soon builds up and multiplies. It is following in the dirt here as well. He's going to want to try and get a bit closer now and overtake on the straight. He's going to have the better exit by the looks of it, or maybe not. Boosted ever so slightly pulling away. There doesn't seem to be much of a slip on these, does there? Oh, there we go. This is superb driving. They're driving so close and without touching and rubbing. That's quite an achievement. Well, these two technically are fighting, but they're not getting in each other's way, and they've pulled a 4.5 second gap almost onto third place. Welling Wookie. I don't want to. What's going on back there, mate? 1 second, mate. We've lost sand. Yeah, bugger. One moment. This is a new issue to me, so I'm gonna have to work out how to bleeding fix it. One moment. I'll just leave. Oh, Danny's. Oh, I've missed. Boosted adds an. He's had an accident somewhere, and I bleeding missed it. Sorry. They can't even hear you, mate. Fuck. Really sorry, anyone watching. We've lost sand, but I don't quite know how to fix it. Bugger. Not good. Oh no. Now my TV's gone all mental and pixelated. Oh god. This has turned into a bloody disaster. Let alone epoxy settings. Apologies. As you can see, some severe technical issues occurring. It's a bit of a strange one, this, mate. is going on there? Ain't even. What is it doing?
I can. Is there a picture? Yep, so we've got race sound but no pictures. Yeah, well, that's what we're going to do, that's what we're going to do. At the moment, Yorkie's leading the race. He's on hard tyres. He hasn't pitted yet. He's in Mbappe. Behind him, we've got William Wookie, who has pitted on mediums, but he's about 10 seconds behind. And we've got Lost Silence. Cruentus is in fourth. B-Boy in fifth. Dalai Lama in sixth. Boosted Serotonin in seventh. Cody Cumbria in eighth. Is Mark 1 is Adnish. And 11th is Big Jock New. We're on lap 8 of 21. So why don't you just reset it and then we'll just pick up where you can as soon as you can get back on. Yeah, I'm here. Yep. Just let me know when we go live. Okay.
Worst stream ever. Alright, welcome back to lap 11. Since we've gone, there's been several changes in the order. Currently, Danny Boy first. Yorkie's worked his way to second. Correntis third. All the way from the back, ST's in fourth. Welling Yorkie in fifth. Lee Boy in sixth. Kingston Serotonin seventh. Dalai Lama eighth. Mickey in ninth. Big Jock in 10th. Admission 11th. Don't know if you want to try and go through the drivers, Kev, and work out where we are.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anyone who's watching, we had a bit of an issue. I think for a while we could only hear me, or only hear Shig, and then we lost the picture, but Shig's managed to get his big brain in the gear and sort it out. So we'll just try and fill you in to where we're at the moment. So we're currently on lap 11. The boys who started on mediums pitted after 4 laps, and I think the guys who are on hards pitted on about lap 9. Lost Silence and I think it was Boosted Serotonin was fighting for first and second, but I think Boosted must have gone off. So Lost Silence pitted fairly early on the mediums, but he's managed to. I mean, Yorkie went longer on the hards, but the hards are so much slower.
Well, Rookie's getting lively on the back wheel again.
The hards are like 4 or 5 seconds a lap slower. So I think you've got to ditch the hards as soon as possible and run it on the mediums, it seems. Which is what Lost Silence has done, I think. Well, he went mediums, he's on hards now. Yorkie went hard and he's on mediums, but I think Yorkie's had a few offs as well, especially on the second chicane.
Great battle between Rookie and Lee Boy for 5th place now.
Yeah, just watching it. Lee Boy on mediums. Wookie on hards, but newer hards. Good etiquette there from Wookie, just giving way in that. That's a good battle, that is. You'll find that as Lee Boy's tyres go off, which they're about to go off heavily, Wookie will close in a lot closer to him and have better traction, especially out of corners with those fresher hards. These cars are sliding all over the shop, aren't they? It's hilarious.
6 seconds the gap between first and second.
Nearly as bad as our comms, these tyres.
Oh, God. I'm proper embarrassed.
Oh, mate. So lost. So it looks like Admish is about to be lapped by Cruentis, so he must have been lapped already by Lost and Yorkie. Cruentis is doing well, he's up into third.
The second penalty he's just picked up.
Yeah, he's doing okay, he's on mediums, mind you. But he started on the hards, didn't he? Yeah,
he
definitely did.
Yeah,
he did. So,
so they must
at the
have only
moment,
done one stop so far.
They have, yeah, you're quite right. So Lost Silence is, I mean, he was about 8 seconds in front of Yorkie just now. He's dropped 3 seconds. He's on worn hards. Yorkie's on really worn mediums. Yorkie's probably going to pit this lap, I'd imagine. Coheed Cumbria's just come in, and Leroy as well to the pit. They're on mediums. I'd be interested to see whether they go on mediums again or go on the hards now and try and finish the race.
So he's just looking, keeping a little eye on the times. Them worn mediums, still taking time out of the semi-worn hards.
Are they really? Yeah, the hards are really, really slow, aren't they? 159s, something like that.
Yeah, Danny's in the 54s. I can see it.
Last lap was 156. Oh, somebody's gone off.
Oh.
Who's that?
Who is it? Someone about to be backed by Danny.
Yeah, the yellow flags are out. Who that was? Can't see any damage. Could have been.
So
Yorkie's.
Nope. Yeah, it
Definitely,
was.
definitely. Was it Big Jock? Was it?
Yeah. Freestyle points. Said to the boys we
So,
might have to do some drift ratings. So Danny's coming.
and so is Yorkie.
Ooh, a 3.8 second gap if they come in. So that leaves Corentis out there who is going to be. Yeah, I think he's coming in and all, mate.
So 7 laps to finish a race. Brave it on hards, I'd imagine.
What does this do for boosted? Does this give him the lead? Relatively
Uh,
short pit.
he will have to pit again before the end of the
Keeping
race.
an eye
So,
on the. They're going to have to go full tank sort of every time.
yeah,
So
I'd imagine
boosted
that.
manages to get no Danny and Yorkie. Oh, I don't know. It's sort of everywhere that one, isn't it?
Boosted's first at the moment. Danny's come out just in front of Welling Wookie. He was on hards.
So the battle resumes with those two.
Yeah, so Boosted's
Yorkie.
in first, but he's going to have to pit. Danny is in second on hards, as we thought he might do, to see out the race. And he is, look, between Yorkie, Welling Wookie and Lost Silence. Oh, going into that fast left, well held Yorkie.
Some excellent racing again here.
Yeah,
This,
that was.
combinations produce some brilliant racing.
Now this is the race now, I think, for the lead. These two.
Well, we've got
Yorkie's put his nose in.
Lost License is, I think we could say net P1.
No, I think Yorkie
He's
is.
got past him.
Yeah.
Come on,
yeah.
Yorkie.
Outbraked him on the chicane. Good move.
Tyres
Both on hards.
Both on hards.
Yeah.
Serotonin's on the medium, and it looks like his fuel's about to go.
Yeah, he's going to get
only 3 seconds up the road, so net P1 at the moment, Yorkie.
Definitely. Lost Silence is net P2. Just running, putting a bit of move on Welling Wookie there. So he's really just got to get his head down now and try and reel in Yorkie. Yorkie's pulled 2 seconds on him since he overtook him. Admish is just being lapped, so he's doing the right thing and moving out of the way. Well done, Admish.
He did the pre-race meet.
Well, I did put my Stoner's voice on. Yep.
Oh, look at this battle we've got here for third. Second.
Lost Silence on Welling Wookie, yeah?
Yeah, the battle's continuing. I think Wookie's on warm. Oh no, they're both.
No, Wookie's got to pit again.
Wookie's on warm tyres.
Half a tank of fuel as well.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
less
so he'll have
fuel,
to pit
slightly
again.
better, slightly worse tyre, but
He won't make the end of the race on that fuel though.
no.
He'll have to pit
6 laps left.
Yeah.
I'm not
Any
sure
battles going on here?
sure the people just pitted to get there, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so. I think they pitted with 8 laps to go. I think they were getting 9 laps on the hard to start with. So Yorkie's lost us, not letting him get too far away. About 2 seconds in it at the moment.
I think Corentis must have had an off. He's found himself 17 seconds behind Wookie now.
Yeah, but I think Corentis has got enough fuel and tyres to finish. So Welling Wookie, he could very well do a quick 1 or 2 laps on softs at the end. Quick stop.
What's the tyre and a bit of fuel? It's got to be more than 17 seconds.
Yeah, I think so. So Welling Wookie could, I mean, he's probably got another 3 laps fuel, I'd say, and he's on hards, so they'll last. So he could very easily come in this lap or the next lap and go on mediums for the rest of the race. He's got to pit anyway.
So it looks like ST's going to have to pit again. He's currently on medium, having a fantastic race considering I think he qualified dead last.
He did, yeah. I'd imagine it's because he didn't get a clean lap in, because he's usually, pretty competitive, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely. Still great group so far.
So Lost Silence is slowly chipping away Yorkie's lead. It was about 2 seconds earlier, it's now down to 1.6. So he is slowly reeling him in.
Looks like Serotonin's going for the. It looks like he's going to end on the medium.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So he's got the tyres to do it, and he's got the fuel to do it. He's about to put a move on Coheed Cumbria in 5th.
He's either
so
got too much fuel or Yorkie's in trouble. He seems to have the least at the moment.
good battle for 5th here. Crentis, ST and Boosted Serotonin quite close together. Going to try and outbrake him going down the chicane. Yeah, he's got better tyres. Oh, well done, ST. Well done. Good defensive driving. Yeah, good exit though. Great exit by Boosted. ST should have closed him off there.
They come up to the right hander before the hairpin.
ST's going to have the inside line. But
oh, beautiful. Look at this. We've seen some excellent driving.
We have.
When we've been live, of course.
That's rubbish from his off. You didn't miss anything. Oh, look, move on the chicane.
Oh,
great move by Boosted. Yeah. Can he hold it?
Oh, he's held it very, very
well.
well.
Crunch has gone off. Crunch is loose. Yeah, he's going to take Crunches as well. Well done, Boosted. That was a great lap for him, wasn't it? You know?
It was.
Oh, look at the lead. Lead's down to under a second.
So Yorkie,
I think Yorkie is fuel saving. He's fuel saving, must be.
Have to be.
He's fuel saving like crazy.
Notice the. Oh, yeah, I think he's just about getting to the point where he's. Oh, who's that with a 3 second? Oh, slipped to the wrong person. It's Edward, sorry.
Yeah.
Visible.
Well, I mean, Yorkie's to get to the end of the race, he's going to have to fuel save, like crazy. But he's doing okay. He's just pulled about half a second on the silence in that last sector. I think Lost must have had a bit of an issue somewhere.
Boosted 15 seconds behind Welling Rookie. 21 seconds off the lead. A medium time.
4 laps to go. Yeah.
Keeping on that time. I'm sure he'll be able to do much, but.
I think Welling Rookie's got to pit again.
Danny in the chase looks like he's cost himself some time. The lead's now 2.5 seconds for Yorkie now.
Yeah.
Premium.
I think he might be trying a bit too hard.
Let's have a look down the back here. What's Danny up to? He's on the hards at the minute. He's very well fueled.
Yeah, Lost Silence. Last lap on the hards was 1:53.6. Good lap there.
Chasing hard, so I'm not sure where the mistake came from.
Definitely a mistake. He's closing again now on Yorkie. He took a 10th out of him then.
54-1 for Yorkie.
Yeah, definitely. I think Lost Silence definitely had an issue. Welling Wookie, so just don't think he's got the fuel to see it out. Boosted Serotonin now just went faster, so 151.6. Good luck.
Excellent.
Well done, Boosted. Yeah. How's our mate? Don't I get him in? Do you want to run down the order a minute? Do you want to run down through from the start, from the top?
You can if you want, mate. Got a couple of people pitting.
Okay, well let's wait for them to come out, because then that should be almost in that position. So at the moment Yorkie's still out front. I think he underfueled, and so he is having to fuel save quite dramatically. You can see the time between him and Lost Silence. 2 temps on the straight. Yorkie's losing, so he's obviously very worried about his fuel.
In Yorkie's game, he often
he goes for track position, that's what he does. And so you look like, Lost Silence is under a second behind him now. And he's got twice as much fuel nearly. So I think if Lost Silence you know, holds his nerve. I think this win is there for him to take. I really do. Always goes a little bit wrong when you get close to somebody, though, doesn't it?
It's like that battle. Let's have a quick look at that battle.
I think Lost Silence is going to take a move and Wilkin within the next sector. He's half a second behind him, catching him like.
Well, he's took 2.5 seconds out of him in a lap and a half.
Yeah, if he cannot make a mistake, this race is his, I think.
And this is the thing, this race has been littered with mistakes. The lead changing hands on many occasions, most of them when the stream went down. But good second half to the race anyway.
Yorkie pulled a second there on that up through the S's.
It didn't look like Danny was doing too much wrong, but it just shows you
No.
get a little bit wide, a little bit on the dirty side of the track, it can really cost you.
Well, they're both on hards, and if Danny's got more tyres, more fuel, he's going to be a bit more generous on the throttle, and it's probably spinning a lot more. But he's got 2 laps. Got to make it count. He's got the fuel, he's got the tyres.
Yeah, I think Yorkie's in a happy place with his fuel. He's just
it looks like it. Yeah.
Unleashing.
Well, there you go. He's pulled like a second, isn't he? He's got the weight disadvantage here. Exactly, pretty much the same time. Well, in Wookie, I don't think he's going to make that extra lap. No, he's going to pick this lap. No, he's got to pick this lap.
So,
and Correntis, I think, will take third. But Wellin Wookie could come out on the softs. He could do 2 laps on the softs, couldn't he?
Yeah, I think Boosted's had he's had an off somewhere. Finds himself 11 seconds behind Correntis in fourth at the moment. So
shame, really. He had a good start to the race, didn't he? He was battling with Lost Silence.
So Correntis getting quite wide there, holding it well. He's coming up to the final turn with hairpin for the home straight.
So Wellin Wookie's in the pit. What do you think? He's going to chance softs or go mediums? Got to be softs. Got to be softs. Yeah, got to. So the lead is down to under a second now. And Yorkie's fuel gauge is flashing red. Oh, I don't know if he's going to make it. It's really dodgy. I don't think he's going to make it. Honestly.
Looking at his inputs, definitely fuel saving.
He is, mate.
Shifting at the moment.
He's not going to get another lap for that, is he? No.
Still revving it out. I think he asked too much of the tank.
Yeah, Danny's sitting well. He's got Yorkie. I mean, look at Yorkie's fuel gauge. I mean,
the thing is,
no way.
Danny won't know what's going on in front of him. He don't know what's happening in that cockpit.
Yorkie's going to pit. Got to pit. He is not going to make another lap. He could have it on fuel map 6 and rev like 10 RPM. He isn't going to make it.
28 seconds is the gap between second and third, so it'd be unfortunate, but I think he just about keeps second. But obviously,
I think he would. Yeah, well, he'd come out on the softs, wouldn't he? Yeah. He's got a pit, absolutely, 100%. And so Lost doesn't know this.
He has last year.
Yes, he has. Oh, he might have got a penalty for that.
He would have
really late, didn't he? Yeah, I think he has. Oh my God. That could have cost him third. Yeah, he did.
With that, we'll jump on board with Correntis. Danny, barring having a catastrophic end, will win this race.
I wonder if he's got a pit penalty.
He's under fuel. Correntis is coming down the home street. Yorkie's got out in front of him. Just about.
And he's on softs. And he hasn't got a penalty.
He didn't.
I thought he'd get a
From the view we had it.
penalty, yeah. Because he went in really late, didn't he? Really late. And I thought if you cross the line, you get a penalty.
19 seconds that cost him. So he maintains a nice, about, we'll call it a 10-second gap.
Yeah.
Again, barring something catastrophic happening to Yorkie, will get his second place. He was really unlucky. Just to under fuel, just lap.
Chance you take.
Whole lap.
You know, he went for unless he got into calcs wrong, but yeah, you know, sometimes you underfuel to get track position. But he's just gone.
So
I think he's going to end up penalty there. Yeah.
Oh, Cruentis says, what's happened to him?
Oh dear.
He's had another off. He's ended up in 4th place. Let's give Serotonin hope of an extra place.
I think he's going to take it.
2 seconds up the road. Stick with this side by side.
Serotonin.
Oh! Yep. Cruentis' tyres. Cruentis'
Is there contact there? No.
Cruentis' tyres have given up the ghost, mate.
They have. Yeah. Okay, so Lost just went over the line, handbrake style. So well done for Lost Silence for first. Yorkie 16 seconds behind after underfueling. He's coming in on second. So well done Yorkie. Look at the tyre on softs, not much for a 1 lap. I thought he was. Well in Wookie, taking 3rd place. He had a good race actually. Yeah. Boosted Serotonin's going to take 4th, I think.
Prentice has run out of fuel.
Coasting over. And we've got ST coming up in 6th. Lee Boy will be guaranteed 7th now. Mick in 8th. Dalai Lama in 9th. Big Jock takes 10th. And Admish 11th.
So
that was an eventful race.
It was an eventful stream for non-leading reasons. I can only apologise to the boys when they watch it back. Lost off on track time. Absolutely no idea what occurred. Alright. That's the end of that one.
Let me just get the results.
Yeah, you grab them and I'll just see if I can see if I've got the results from last week. So Smoky Tommy Rainier tonight was first last week. And Yorkie got a 4th last week.
Yep.
Lazy Dutchman didn't show this week. ST was 2nd. Dutchman was 3rd last week. Yorkie was 4th. Snod was 5th. Andy was 6th. Danny was 7th. Boosted was 8th. So not much. A lot of drivers missing. Could have been
this is a 3-round.
Just a 3-round season. So next week we'll cover Lobby 1, and that will be the last round for that season.
And what track is it? Do you know?
No, it'll be spun at 8 o'clock.
Oh, of course. Friday. Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah. Sorry. Oh dear. So I think Yorkie mistakenly underfueled by a lap there, and that's probably cost him. However, he would have been in the pits a bit longer and wouldn't have jumped Lost Silence if he had fueled to correct them out. Would have been a different race. Yeah, I think Yorkie had the overall pace, if I'm honest. But it was good actually. Clean racing, very clean racing. You know, because that car was a handful, wasn't it?
Some of the racing we did get to see was just honestly an advertisement for the community. It was excellent driving.
Yeah, and a good race for Welling Wookie in 3rd actually. I thought he'd done really well.
Yeah, yo-yo night for Welling Wookie.
Yeah,
but,
he done well.
Getting that last 3rd podium place there, done really well.
Yeah. Big shout out to the 2 new guys, Big Jock New and Admish. Thanks for racing, boys.
Yeah, well done, lads. Kept out the way the best you could. You raced, you put everything you could into it. So thanks for racing, boys.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I actually wouldn't have minded having a go on that myself. But
it did look like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it did
I reckon a
actually.
lot of shoulders will be aching in the morning, but there you go, and thumbs. Yeah, again, apologies for that. Thanks for everyone who joined us in the chat. Thanks for everyone who watched. And we will host Lobby 1 next week and see out the season.
Yep.
So,
Cheers, Chip. Thanks, mate. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for joining me, mate. Always appreciated. And we will see you next week, hopefully with a
Cheers.
better stream.